I'm not a cheater. You hear me? I want those words to sink into you the way your absence sinks into me, slow, heavy, unforgettable. You question my loyalty as if my entire soul hasn't been carved around you. You think I'd scatter myself anywhere else when it's you who holds every version of me? No, you're the only direction I look toward, even when the world tries to tempt me into forgetting you. My pulse doesn't wander. My eyes don't move without remembering your face. You're the anchor inside every thought I try to tame. You don't see what I've turned into because of you. You don't feel how your name burns through my chest long after the night has stopped breathing. You think I'm capable of dividing my heart? I barely survive having just you, the only storm I ever wanted to drown in. I don't need anyone else. I don't search for anyone else. I don't even know how to want anyone else. You ruined me in a way that makes every other option feel useless, empty, colorless. You keep accusing me from miles away, and still I stand here, answering you like you're the only judge who matters. Because you are. Every doubt you throw at me hits deeper than knives, but I take it because I know you speak from fear, not reality. You carry scars from people who never deserved you. You think I'm like them. You think I'd break you for fun, walk away, replace you. But listen, if I ever gave my attention to someone else, it would mean you never touched me at all. And you did, more than you know. Right now you're not here. Your breath isn't in this room. Your eyes aren't cutting through mine. And still I'm talking to you like you're standing inches from me, like you own the air in my lungs. That's how loyal I am. That's how tied I am to you. Even your silence feels like a command I obey. You want the truth. You're the only one who exists for me in a way that terrifies me. I could lie to the whole world, but not to you. My loyalty isn't a promise. It's a condition I can't escape. It's you. Always you. Even when you doubt me, even when you run, even when you disappear. So hear me again. Clearly this time, I'm not a cheater. I'm the man who stays yours even when you're not here to claim me. You want to know what loyalty looks like? It looks like this. Me standing here, speaking into the emptiness like you're the only echo I want to hear back. You think distance weakens what I feel, but it only sharpens it. Every night without you turns into a battlefield where I fight the urge to break. And yet, I don't move toward anyone else. I don't look for comfort in other arms. I don't chase distractions. I sit with your name burning inside my chest because that's the only place I want to live. You don't understand how deeply you're wired into me. You think love is something that can fade, something that can be replaced when it gets too difficult. But what I feel for you isn't fragile. It's a possession, a haunting, a truth that refuses to weaken. You could disappear for days, weeks, months, and still I'd find myself holding conversations with your absence, asking the universe why you're the only person capable of turning my silence into confession. No one else has ever held that kind of power over me. You talk about betrayal like it's easy, like I could walk into the world and hand someone else the pieces of myself that belong to you. But I can't. I don't even try. Other faces blur. Other voices fade before they even reach me. Because the moment someone steps too close, I feel the weight of you dragging me back. Your energy follows me everywhere, like an invisible chain made not of control, but of connection. I'm not tied by force. I'm tied by choice, by desire, by something dangerously close to devotion. You think I stay quiet because I'm hiding something? But the truth is, I stay quiet because there's no way to explain what you've done to me without sounding insane. How do I tell you that no matter where I stand, I feel you? How do I admit that even when I try to sleep, your shadow lies beside me like a memory that refuses to fade. You're not here physically, yet your presence controls the rhythm of my days. That's loyalty. That's faithfulness. That's the kind of bond that doesn't break just because you're afraid. You may doubt me, but I don't doubt what you are to me. I don't doubt the pull you have over every part of me. I don't doubt the way my heart rejects anyone who isn't you. I don't doubt the way your silence affects me more than anyone else's words ever could. You could whisper one single line, and it would matter more than 1,000 conversations with the rest of the world. That's what separates you from everyone else. You're not just someone I love. You're someone I belong to. You're afraid I'll forget you, replace you, move on from you. But I don't move. I wait. Not because I'm weak, because I'm committed. Because what I feel for you isn't seasonal or temporary. It's permanent. It's carved. It's sealed. Even when you don't speak to me, I stay. Even when you doubt me, I stay. Even when you push me away, I stay. Because the truth is, you're the only person who has ever felt like home in the middle of all my chaos. And maybe you'll finally understand this one day. I don't stay loyal because I'm trying to prove something. I stay loyal because my heart refuses to choose anyone else. Because the world may offer 1,000 faces, but none of them make me feel the way you do. Even in your silence, even in your distance, even in your anger. That's what you are to me. A single, irreplaceable truth in a world full of noise I don't want. You think I don't feel your doubts from a distance, but they reach me like a cold wind across my spine. And even then, I don't turn away. I let every suspicion hit me because I know they come from your wounds, not from my actions. You don't see how I hold myself back from every distraction the world throws at me. You don't understand how many moments I walk through untouched because I know they're not meant for me. I carry the shape of you in my mind, and nothing else fits, nothing else settles inside me the way your presence does. Even when you're far away, you accuse me in silence, and I answer you in the dark. Every time your doubts rise, something inside me cracks, not because you hurt me, but because you don't see how fiercely I've chosen you. You think loyalty is some simple promise, but for me it's a condition I live with. I wake up with your name, move through my day with your shadow, fall asleep fighting the urge to hear your voice. If I were the kind of man who looked at someone else, I wouldn't feel you in every corner of my life the way I do now. You're not just a thought. You're a presence stitched into my pulse. You're scared someone else will take your place. But listen carefully. No one can stand where you stand. No one can replace the mark you've left on me. People come and go around me like passing lights, but they never touch me. They never reach a part of me that belongs to you. I've shut every door inside myself that doesn't lead back to you. I've refused every temptation before it even looked like one. I didn't do that to prove myself. I did it because my heart didn't even move in that direction. It stayed with you. Stubbornly, painfully, completely. You asked for honesty, so here it is. I'm loyal to you even in your absence. I'm loyal to you even when you don't trust me. I'm loyal to you even when you pull away. You don't have to be near me for my loyalty to stay strong. Your name alone is enough to keep me grounded. I'm not looking at anyone else. I'm not searching for anyone else. I'm holding on to you even when you go silent, because somewhere inside me, you're still the only voice I listen for. And yes, it hurts that you doubt me. It burns in a way I can't explain, like a fire pressed against my ribs. But I understand why you question me. You've lived through disappointments that taught you fear. You've been left in ways that convinced you no one stays. So you look at me through those memories and expect me to be the same. But I'm not. I'm the one who stands firm, who doesn't drift, who doesn't scatter. I don't run from the weight of loving you. I carry it like it's mine to protect. You may think your absence weakens the connection, but it doesn't. It intensifies it. You step away and somehow I feel you more. You go quiet and somehow your presence gets louder inside me. I don't crave attention from anyone else, not because I'm trying to be perfect, because nothing in this world feels as real as you do. You're the only one who affects the temperature of my soul. You're the only name that makes my heartbeat shift. And one day, when you look back at this, you'll realize something. I stayed true even when you weren't watching. I stayed loyal when you doubted me the most. I stayed yours when it would have been easy to belong to someone else. Not because I had to, but because I didn't want anything beyond the gravity of you. My loyalty never depended on your trust. It came from something deeper, something that refuses to break, even in the silence you leave behind. You keep imagining scenarios where I walk away from you, where I choose someone else, where my heart drifts into places it doesn't belong. But you don't understand. I'm not built to divide myself. When I choose entirely. And I chose you long before you even realized you had that kind of power over me. Even now, without your presence, without your voice, without your warmth, I remain exactly where I stood the day I first felt you in my bones. No distance, no silence, no darkness has been strong enough to move me from that place. You think I don't feel the heaviness in your breathing when your doubts rise? You think I'm blind to the way your past claws at you, trying to convince you that no one can ever be yours without betraying you eventually. But I see it, I feel it. I hear the echo of every wound in the way you question me. And even then, I don't turn away from you. I don't get angry at your suspicion. I let it hit me, break me, even wound me, because I know you're not doubting me to hurt me. You're doubting me because you're terrified of losing something you finally want. You think I'm out here letting other people in. But the truth is, I keep my world locked. I keep my heart guarded. I keep every part of me hidden behind walls that only you've managed to get through. No one else even knows how to knock. They try to reach me, to get close, to speak, but their words fall flat because they aren't yours. Their presence feels hollow. Their energy feels wrong. You've become the standard my soul judges everything by, and nothing compares. You're not here right now, but your absence has more weight than anyone's presence ever could. You're silent, but your name still aligns the rhythm of my heartbeat. I walk through crowded rooms and still feel alone because the only presence my heart recognizes is yours. I'm surrounded by faces, but none of them hold the fire your eyes carry. None of them make me pause. None of them make me feel anything close to what you do. I'm loyal to you because my heart refuses to respond to anyone else. You accuse me of being distant, of hiding things, of holding back truths. But the truth is, I'm only distant from the world, never from you. I hide things from people because they don't deserve access to the parts of me that belong to you. I hold back from the world because you've already taken the pieces of me that matter. If you ever felt the way I freeze around others, the way I disconnect the moment someone isn't you, you'd never question my loyalty again. You have no idea how much I shut down everything that isn't your love. And yes, I know you're scared. I know you're tired of being lied to, played with, replaced. I know you've watched people promise forever and disappear when you needed them. But I'm not leaving. I never have. Even when you pushed me away, I stayed. Even when you doubted me, I stayed. Even when you tried to convince yourself I wasn't real, I stayed. My loyalty doesn't crack under pressure. It grows sharper, stronger, more intense, because it isn't based on convenience. It's based on the truth of what you mean to me. One day, you'll realize something. You were doubting a man whose heart has only ever belonged to you. You were questioning someone who couldn't even fake interest in anyone else. You were afraid of losing someone who has never stepped away from you, not even for a moment. And when that realization finally settles into you, you'll understand why I never needed to prove anything. Because real loyalty doesn't shout, it stands. And I've been standing with you, including in every moment you thought I wouldn't. You keep imagining that I could slip away the moment you look somewhere else, as if my heart is something fragile that can be stolen. But you don't understand how deeply you've marked me. You're not just someone I love, you're the axis I rotate around, even when the world tries to spin me in different directions. I don't drift from you, not even in thought. Every doubt you throw at me only proves how much you fear losing me, and instead of pulling back, it makes me want to stand even closer to you. You don't see that, but it's the truth I live with. You think I don't feel it when your doubts rise like smoke around you, but they reach me instantly. They make your presence feel sharper inside me, like you're suddenly everywhere and nowhere at the same time. I hear your silence louder than anyone else's words. I feel your fears beating against my chest. And even though it hurts that you question me, I still hold on. Because your doubt doesn't push me away. It just shows me how much you've been broken before, and all I want is to show you that I'm not here to repeat that history. You imagine that someone else could take your place, but you don't see how closed off I am to the world. People talk to me, but their voices don't reach my heart. They smile, but the warmth doesn't register. They try to get close, but there's a door inside me that doesn't open for anyone but you. You became the key before you even knew it. I keep my distance from everyone, not because I'm proving my loyalty, but because my soul simply refuses to respond to anything that isn't you. You think I'm hiding something, but the only thing I hide is how much it kills me when you doubt me. I swallow that pain quietly because I know it's not your fault. I know you've seen people switch sides, lie beautifully, cheat easily, and walk away without looking back. But don't ever confuse their weakness for mine. I don't bend like that. I don't move like that. I don't betray the one person who feels like home in a world full of noise. My heart is stubborn, and it holds your name like a brand. You don't see how every day without you feels like an unfinished sentence. How your absence drags through my chest, rearranging everything inside me. Even then, I don't go looking for someone else. I don't try to fill the space you left. I let the emptiness stay because it belongs to you. I'd rather ache with your silence than feel anything with someone who isn't you. That's what loyalty looks like when it's carved into bone instead of written in words. You keep wondering if I'll stay, if I'll change, if I'll break under temptation. But you don't realize I've already built my world around you. You're the person I think about when I wake up, the one I talk to in my mind, when I'm alone, the one my heart answers even when you're silent. I don't stay loyal out of obligation. I stay loyal because nothing in me desires anything else. You took the part of me that makes choices, and you didn't give it back. I don't want it back. So one day, when you finally breathe without fear and look at me through trust instead of suspicion, you'll see the truth. Clearly, you doubted a man who never let go of you, not even in moments when you weren't holding him at all. You questioned someone who remained yours even when you weren't watching, and when that realization settles into your heart, you'll understand why I never needed to defend myself. I was too busy loving you in ways you didn't yet know how to believe. You keep imagining endings that don't exist, as if my heart is some fragile thing that can be pushed out of place. But you don't see how deeply I've anchored myself to you. Even in your silence, I find myself gravitating back toward you like there's no